All right, well, welcome to this week's Friday SEO Tip. This is specifically a tip for WordPress websites and a very important one, and it's about making it faster. And one of the things that really makes websites slow are the images. And as we all know, search engine optimization and the way that Google looks at the website, the speed of the website has become one of the most important factors in terms of the quality and the health quality of the website. So here are 4 easy steps that every WordPress website owner should take or look into to make sure that the website is fully optimized for the images. Number 1, you have to make sure that you have optimized images, compressed images, right? Images that are small. If you, by default on WordPress, just upload a huge image, it is going to serve that huge image. Even if it's an image that is 2 feet by 2 feet wide, if you simply upload it, it'll shrink it down, but it'll still load a 10 megabyte file. So there's 2 ways to do it. One of them is to use a compression plugin. Here is the result of some of the top industry kind of compression plugins for WordPress. We like Smush It. I like Smush It a lot. And as you can see, Smush It has the biggest kind of compression saves from there. So feel free to look at these, but having a compression plugin which automatically compresses all of the images on the website is very important. The second way to do it is if you want to actually manually compress these images, which you can. So there's a website, it's called TinyPNG, which you can actually upload images. They will compress them for you, and then you can upload those images. And if you want to take it a step beyond, you can actually compress the images and then run a Smush It plugin on the website to make sure that it is even more compressed. And we've done that on a couple websites, and that has proven to give the best kind of compression results by following both of those steps. Second item, you want to make sure that images are resized. WordPress by default automatically resizes thumbnails to 150, mediums to 300, and larges to that one. But based on your website design, if you have thumbnails that are bigger or smaller, especially if they're smaller, what you want to do is you want to go into the settings in WordPress and change the default sizes to be the exact sizes of your website. For example, if the template that you're using has medium images being displayed at 250 by 300, you want to set that up by 250 to 300, because otherwise images are automatically going to be created in these sizes by WordPress, and a lot of times these sizes are bigger than what you need. Sometimes they might even be smaller, so you want to adjust these to make sure that when WordPress automatically resizes images to be used in these different areas of the website where a thumbnail is used or a large image is used, they are done at the exact size. So making sure that the images is the exact size and then making sure that they're compressed are the first 2 things that are very important. Third, you have to use a CDN, a content delivery network. There are various options of CDNs that you can choose from. A lot of hosting companies like WP Engine, which is the hosting company that we like, they offer a CDN. NitroPack is another CDN that we use. Jetpack, there's another one. There's a lot of options out there, but essentially what it does is, if you look at this graphic here, a CDN means that instead of just having your website on your server, it has a network of servers that makes a copy of your website around the world and around the United States. So at any time somebody is going to access the website, it picks up the closest server to them. And then usually that makes it a much faster experience, in addition to a lot of other benefits that a CDN has, right? But you have copies of your website around the globe, so people are accessing, the closest server to them, which is going to be much faster. So CDN, highly recommended. And last but not least, this is something that requires a little bit of work, but it's very important as well, especially if it's an older website, which is to clean up your WordPress media library. Right? First, most importantly, always back up the website. If you use WP Engine, again, not necessarily to back up, because WP Engine automatically does a backup for you on a daily basis. There's 2 different ways. You can manually delete unused images. You can go on there and try to figure out which ones are used and not used. I really don't recommend that one because you might end up deleting an image that you need. But then there's a media cleaner plugin, and that's actually the name of the plugin. It's called Media Cleaner, and what it does is it will automatically highlight all of the images that are not being used by WordPress, and in one click of a button, it will automatically delete all of them. And this makes the website a lot more efficient by doing this. So these are 4 simple steps that if you own a WordPress website, you should follow just to make sure that the images are fully optimized and compressed, which will result in a faster experience for users, which will result in hopefully better SEO rankings, organic rankings for the website. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and we'll help as much as we can. Thank you so much and have a great weekend.